Hi. So, this is gonna be a bit different. I'm going to overlay some stuff because I'm not gonna actually show any videos, so you're just gonna be able to see this little lovely satisfactory video that I have. So, this will be about Crafton and Subnautica, where there's been a bit of discoveries. I'm not 100% sure what's true and what's not. It's all really sort of hearsay at this moment. But with the Crafton lawsuit, there have been back and forth arguments between the two sides where the heads of Subnautica were fired and that, and the developers are saying that they didn't really do anything wrong and that they're being fired over being able to hit these goals. But what Crafton was saying is that one of the people, I don't know all the information. This is just sort of stuff that I'm remembering. But there's this one person that was making another game by Unknown Worlds, and that game flopped, and he hasn't been developing since. There was another person that apparently was doing something I can't remember, but it was in like oh yeah, I remember. And there's claims that these people were um were not at all helping to the project at all, and the right now it's all speculation. No idea if any of this is true, but from what I can see, there might be faults in both parties of the lawsuit. But one thing's for sure is that I really hope at the end of the day, Subnautica 2 is still reputable, the Subnautica franchise. I hope this doesn't overly affect the way that Subnautica is going to be seen for the rest, because I know there's a lot of people that don't really want to buy Subnautica 2 when it comes out. Because of this whole thing, but depending on what in this is true, could very much sway it. Because if it turns out that Crafton would legitimately had reason to fire these people, it could very much be good stuff. There was also some speculation by Crafton that one of the people have some incriminating files, like they stolen files from the company. Not that it's like illegal files or anything. It's that when they were fired, they apparently took a lot of the documents that they had relating to Subnautica 2. Which, if they did take, then that's not on. They shouldn't have done it if they did take it. If they didn't take it, and it's just Crafton trying to keep good public reputation, then that is what it is. But for one thing that's certain is that whatever this comes out of could very much shape the way that Subnautica does, because if Crafton was seen is actually proven that they were the people in the wrong, I'm definitely wouldn't want to buy Subnautica 2. And honestly, we'll see what what r/pirates does, because they were pretty merciful for Silksong because they believed it was a reasonable price, but it still got pirated anyways because people will be people. But we'll see what they have to say about the whole situation, and if Crafton was being greedy, so they're gonna pirate it or that stuff. Because I think if they immediately say that they're gonna pirate it before the price is even public, then I could definitely say something that they believe about Crafton and that they might know something. But we'll see. Another thing that I thought was interesting to note was with Nintendo. Nintendo with the Nintendo Switch 2 might make gaming a lot more expensive because it could very much raise the standard for gaming prices because of how high they are. And that could very much diversely affect a lot of people that might have to pirate games just to be able to afford them. Because I know with me, there's some games like Derail Valley where they seem a bit too high in price, and I can't reasonably justify buying it for the small amount of content that they have. And with the fact that they're now not doing multiplayer because apparently it's too difficult. And then there's other games like Factorio where I could also definitely justify the pirates because they explicitly said that they are never going to go on sale. And it is $50 just to get a portion of the game, and then you have to pay another $50 to get the Space Age DLC, which is a DLC that they came out with. And that is definitely worth the $50 because of how much content it adds. But I would have liked to see a reduction in price if you would have buy both at the same time, like maybe like a 10% discount bundle to buy them, because then that would lower the price and make the base game a bit more worth buying. But this is all my opinion. Nothing much I can really say about this topic because I don't really know much about all this stuff. But one thing I do know is that the lawsuit between Unknown Worlds and Crafton will definitely be remembered in the history books of gaming. So, see you next week, I guess.